Hey guys, Monday Matinee. My name is Steven. This is a movie review for IFC's Independent Film Channel's newest indie comedy, Paint. So Paint stars Owen Wilson as a very Bob Ross-esque type of painter, Carl Nargle, complete with the perm, same wet-on-wet painting technique, soft-spoken monologue, and even hosting his own painting show for public access television. He thinks he has it all, and it appears that he does, until a new painter, Ambrosia, begins to jeopardize that success and life as he knows it. Ambrosia, being the better painter, causes a series of events that force Carl to reevaluate his life and his past. Though Owen Wilson's character is clearly inspired by Bob Ross, this isn't a Bob Ross story, so hopefully you don't go in expecting something along those lines. It's an offbeat comedy and character study that kind of feels like a mix between Napoleon Dynamite and a Wes Anderson movie. Owen Wilson, of course, is a highlight of this movie, doing his usual deadpan comedy. Almost the whole movie, I was waiting for him to just finish the painting, admire it, and just go, wow. But it never happens. Hugely missed opportunity. So Owen Wilson's character Carl is stuck in the past, and the movie is mostly about making progress and moving forward. He has that hairstyle, the denim jacket, custom van, and he only paints the same landscape every time based on some comments that he received earlier in his career. So he doesn't challenge himself with any new styles or techniques or subjects to paint, and ultimately he just stays in this same place. And it takes a new event in his life, this case Ambrosia hosting her own paint show, for him to take the steps necessary to move forward in all those aspects just mentioned. It's only then that he can find value and his work can be appreciated again. So this movie is enjoyable, but it's definitely not for everybody. It had a few laughs, but being director Britt McAdams' first feature, it felt a little bit messy at some parts. For example, I think that the contrast between Carl and his environment could have been shown a little bit better to highlight the point that Carl is still living in the 70s. But the PBS station is even decorated with this old decor, and this small Vermont town really makes you feel like the movie is set in the 70s, but then you have a lot of talks of cell phones, Uber, and Dancing with the Stars. So I understand it's a show that Carl is still living in the past, but the point kind of gets confused when the rest around him is also old-fashioned. There's even a gag at one of the young station employees' house and having this old TV set in her room, and it just confuses even more. But that's all for Carl's arc of progress and moving on from what he feels makes him who he is, but in reality is only what he thinks people want from him. But I enjoyed the movie overall, and it's what you would expect from an IFC movie, style-wise. But that being said, if you're not a fan of the Wes Anderson style or this deadpan humor, then maybe the movie won't be for you. But for letter grade, it earns a solid C. It's only 96 minutes though, and it makes for a relaxing watch. Alright guys, that's all. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more movie content. See you on the next one.